Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing amazing. It is new, and I'm so excited that it is finally happening. This is the first episode, and we're introducing the SEO Podcast. In this podcast, we're going to be addressing every issue that affects someone. Come to life, come to gossip, because the gossip is there, and we're gonna talk about all that. And of course, we're gonna teach each other, and as well as, we say work without play makes Jack a dull boy. So in here, we're gonna be having some little fun. You don't want to miss that. So this is the first episode, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to share this experience with every one of you. And obviously, what is a podcast without a +1, a +2, or a +3? Today, drum rolls. The beautiful babe herself, Karibu.
Thank you.
The phone just fell, but it is what it is.
We don't need it anyway.
Yes, how are you feeling?
I'm good.
The podcast is finally here. I know.
We've been waiting for it though.
Yeah, it has been a long time coming, but finally it's here. Are you excited? Very excited. So hapa tunasema,
especially kwa your topic.
Yes, today we have an amazing topic, and when we were choosing this topic, we decided what a way to start this episode.
It was intentional.
And yes, we sat down and discussed because we want to start it on a high, and I'm so excited. But first things first. My name is Silvia Nduta, and I'm so excited to be part of this podcast. We're going to be coming through with amazing stories. And obviously, I have the beautiful babe who will introduce herself.
I'm Rispa Kenya, and I'm happy to be here.
Yes.
I'm ready for the topic.
You look ready. You look stunning, I must say. Yes,
I am.
You look so beautiful. And let us dive into the topic of today. Today, when we were choosing this topic, we decided to take a topic that will resonate with each and every person. Yeah. And today, the topic is friendship. Rispa, unajua, everybody has experienced friendships.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yes, in the journey of life, we all have friends. Like Mimi, I have I have around 10 friends. And me, I'm the kind
people
of
that you can count on.
Yes, my friends, like the people, my ride or die, we say that.
Yeah.
So I'm hey. And these are friends, I have childhood friends.
Yeah.
They are friends I've met during my career. They are friends I've made during campus.
Yeah.
And also, they are friends I've made during
online.
And my adulthood life. And when we were choosing this topic, I was telling you that, friends not only mean friends from way back, because I've told you, I've made friends in different stages of my life. Yeah. So I've made friends. It is not it's not necessarily friends who when you
grow pamoja from
exactly.
zero.
Yeah, we have many occasions and instances.
We even meet friends online, and they become best people that you can count on.
Yes, and you feel you can confide in this person.
Yeah.
Unaweza say anything.
Happens a lot.
Yes.
Like my good friend we met online.
Hey, you're gonna tell us about it. How has it been?
Oh, I don't know how to explain, but she's amazing. Yeah.
So that is today's topic. So we're gonna learn about lessons that you've learned over time about friendships, even how to make friends, because your adulting can do you dirty.
It's full of challenges.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna also be talking about how even to make friendship during your adulthood. And I feel adulthood ni from 20s uko, I
think kwa hii adulthood you need kulamba glucose. Tunaendelea.
Yes.
No wasting time.
Tunasonga. Yes. And I don't know, Rispa, if you have a point, but we'll refer from books, because that's how serious this podcast is. And I didn't want to leave anything. And one thing I've learned over time about friendship as a person, first things first, it is okay if not all friendship work.
Yeah. There are so many seasons of friends.
Yes.
And they are meant to be there for a specific time, specific reason.
Yes.
Then they go.
Yes, I'm gonna tell. This is one struggle I really struggled with, and that's why I decided to start it as my first point, because I was I didn't want to let go. In as much the friendship was like imekuwa extinct. It's no longer there. We're gonna get there. you know, sometimes in friendship, una feeling, by the way, it's not working.
It's true.
You're not adding value into my life, neither am I. So
I've been there.
Yeah. So that's why I felt like this is one thing, and like we need to talk about. It is okay if the friendship came. It was good at that time. It lasted, but right now it's over. Let us move on. Yes. Yeah. So that was my first point. So we need to appreciate that some friendships are just seasonal.
It's true.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot. I think if you've never had a season of friends, like haujakuwa na ubeshte. Yeah. It happens a lot.
But I don't know. For me, I feel like friendship breakup hurts more than a romantic breakup.
I know. Because you see, this person, you trusted them more. They know you in out, especially if they were close friends. It's a challenge breaking out. Hey, because they carry your secrets. Whatever you share, they have them.
You're like, Sasa, what if we break up and then and what? Oh my God.
You see, I once had a friend who was very close to me. She was a lady.
Yeah.
I thought by this time, this girl is my ride or die. I'd call her. Uko happy? Niko stuck place. Na come. Worry no more. I got you. Until we had a mutual friend. Sinikapata ka story.
Yes.
She used to share even evidence with screenshots.
And
lifestyle yote. She's doing this and this. I was like, wow. But
friends
it's life.
And it's really wrong, because you know this is someone who you've trusted with some very crucial and personal infos.
Exactly. But do you know there are those friends, they still discuss you na hawajui kama wanakuoffend. They just yap. They talk anything they want.
I don't know. I can relate. I can relate.
Now she was the kind of a girl.
Yeah.
Anything that she feels is comfortable in her mouth.
Yeah.
Anatoa yote.
I don't know how people will take this, but let me share that one experience about that kind of a friend. I remember in my campus days, you know, the way after classes, mnenda you chill in someone's house, in the hostel, and unapiga story and all that. So I've always been a bubbly babe, a bubbly lady. So when you were in campus, so the lady, she was my friend, like campus.
The same class?
Yes.
Okay.
So we went to her place, and her bed that particular day ilikuwa imevunjika, you know. So it had some problems. And we were with like a group of 5. So she said, "Aki bed yangu imevunjika, Sly, make sure you don't sit on my bed today." Oh jeez. That statement was so it was, for me, it was so offensive, and that actually, and I'm very vulnerable, so I talked about it that particular time. But for her, she felt it was okay, just because she's my friend, to tell me that piece of, you know, information.
Yeah, it was bad.
I felt so bad.
I know.
So bad. Nasamanga, only that I didn't have self-esteem issues. I don't know what that could have done to me.
It's bad though.
Yes. So when you say there are friends who just talk just because they are friends.
Exactly.
Yo. I know guys will tell us even about their experiences.
I'm sure a lot have the bad experiences.
Yeah. And when that friendship una feel, okay, I'm done. I'm done. It's okay to call it a cute.
It's draining, in fact.
Yes. Yes. And this is something I really struggled with to say, by the way. It has been a good ride. Oh, yes. Yes, I did. Yes, I'm very vulnerable. I can... Wait. Mimi, I'll tell you. Utasema. So, but for me, kusema, I'll say it, but it will be hard to now say that I've had enough with you. Yeah. It's time. It's time. And that narrows down to boundaries, even in friendship.
Yeah, sure.
That is my second point. I want to maybe we talk about now boundaries. Because friends can try you and cross your boundaries.
Very.
Sana.
Very. A lot.
Able to has any of your friends crossed boundaries, and what are your views about boundaries in friendship?
I think when we start a friendship relation, tunaichukuanga like a normal thing.
Yes.
It's something that we need to kae, usivuke hii lane, nisivuke hii lane. At least even if we are friends,
Yes.
kuna the respect.
True.
Without respect, my friend, have you ever heard of kitakuramba?
Yes.
It will.
Yeah, and most especially, I find this happens to most especially ladies.
Yeah.
Ladies, I guess mkikuwa too close, they get too comfortable and feel like they can get into a place
Yeah.
any time.
Like they invade your privacy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, for instance, like for me, I don't feel like you're my friend. You, for instance, like I have a partner. I don't expect you as my friend to go and to even
send them a message.
Exactly. On what, unless it is of urgency, but
yeah.
lazima ikuwe kitu very serious
But
for you to.
But to an extent you're giving your friend your partner's phone number, I think you have a problem in your upstairs.
Oh, you don't agree?
Guess. Why should I give you? It's our relationship, not yours. The relationship we have, it's not the relationship I have with the partner.
Yeah.
It's very different.
For me, I'll take it differently because sometimes things do happen. So, you can have his number, but please don't,
I think I have trust issues.
Now there's the problem, which we need to work on.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm perfect.
We're going to talk about that later because, again, that one. So for me, when you narrow down to boundaries, I feel in a friendship, when you start a friendship, communication is key from the word go. Kalisha yo mtu chini mwambie, by the way, this is things that I don't appreciate you doing. These are things that I don't want you to cross overboard. This is how I want us.
And do you know kwa friendship, we still have expectations.
Yeah.
So there's things you need to discuss, what you expect from me.
Oh, I guess we have colliding points because I also had that point of expectations. If you don't communicate, don't expect.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
So your expectations
to,
in a friendship must be communicated.
Yeah. Then it has to be mutually beneficial. It's not a one-way thing.
Yeah.
Grow me, I grow you. And we move.
Nakwambia hizo nini unazi speed and I cannot agree more.
It's true.
It is a two-way traffic.
Yeah.
What we agree. We communicate.
Yeah.
This is what I want to be treated. This is how I want my friendship to be like.
Yeah.
You tell me, how do you want your friend to be like?
Exactly.
Then from there, we build like a
now
healthy
you'll have
friendship ground. Yeah.
But if it's a one-sided thing, one will suffer.
Like for instance, sometimes kwanza adult friendships, there comes with a lot of struggle.
Yeah.
And for instance, I had a friend one time, and this friend always expected me to be the one calling, to be the one checking on them, to be the one, making them
It's not
move.
a one-way thing.
Exactly.
It should be a two-way.
Yes. So for me at some point, I felt imekata because again, I'm not at the receiving end, and it will be, you give. Okay, I'm not doing all that in expectation because I'm doing it because I love you.
Yeah.
But I felt like, why do I have to do all this? Why
it's like
should
you're begging for friendship?
Why? Because ilifika point, and so that we can, split and decide it's not working. It was. We had not talked for quite some time, and I was going through something because in adulthood we go through stuff.
A lot.
And at that particular, Mimi, I'm the kind of person I'll shut when I'm going through issues. So I will,
so
go
you
in
had
my
no one
corner.
to talk to.
Yes, I'm that kind, and I know it's toxic, but I'm really trying to deal with that.
You have to.
Yeah,
it's bad.
Yes, I really shut down. I don't want to talk to anyone, so I just shut down. But if someone initiates and asked, how are you doing? I'm going to tell them what I'm going through.
Definitely you'll open up.
Yes. So this friend of mine, after I've gone through a rough patch in my life, which was really rough. She called me after like 3 months.
Wow.
Yes. And she was like, mbona umeninyamazia? I'm like, girl, bye.
I know.
Girl,
we can't
bye. Yo, I'm like, can't you even normal decency of asking, how are you? How are you doing? Are you okay?
But you still had my number. Why didn't you call?
Yeah.
Why didn't you text?
That I have gone through a lot in friendship.
Sorry for that.
And but
you trust so easily, though.
Oh yeah, and I'm the kind of person who I love. Okay. I love pouring because I guess I got too much. I got too much.
That's why you'll continue getting hurt. Are you, Mumu?
But I guess in the process of the friendships and heartbreaks and all that, I've learned quite a lot. And I've learned of ways to sustain healthy relationships. I've understood, friendships, that is. And during even the process, I've learned how to choose wisely.
Yeah. Because
right now, I'm in a space where I will check before you get that approval to be my friend. Hey, mitihani utapitia.
I know.
Yeah.
And that's the best thing, because especially you with the trust, maybe you trust so easily.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Because you'll end up trusting the wrong person.
True.
And that's the reason why you'll end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you'll get una simp. The friendship iwak.
Yeah.
Which is so wrong. Usiwai simp. Usiforce. Watch how you
flow
in a flow. It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
there are so many different types of friends.
Yeah.
Kuna wenye watakufrustrate pia, but you can meet angels here on earth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another point, now this one is heavy. It doesn't have to end badly.
It's true.
Yes. And let me explain this point. Sometimes we outgrow each other.
It's true.
For instance, I was in this stage of life. You helped me at that particular time. I appreciate this time. But in this next journey, I guess our vision doesn't align. Yes. And it doesn't have to end that mekosana and all that. It's just that it was a season. I appreciate it. But right now, I guess a lot of things doesn't align. So the friendship is not working anymore.
So the conversation reduced.
Yeah.
You engage maybe occasionally. Yeah.
You're still friends, but
not as you used to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just because you outgrew each other, and it is okay.
Yeah.
It is very okay to outgrow each other.
It's true.
We're gonna talk about that in another episode. Like even in relationships, romantic relationships, you can start up with someone. And the initial stages, people are quite pretenders.
Very true.
And most especially, and I'm not attacking men. I'm not. But men sometimes, in the initial stages of a relationship, they can come forth with a lot of lies and pretense.
Exactly. They fake a lot.
Yes. But after some time, you get to know the exact and the actual type of person this man is.
It's true.
And you realize, hey, this is not actually the kind of person I want to spend the rest of my life with.
It's true.
Yes. So you outgrow, you feel it is either too low for me. I'm gonna look for better. It cannot work. And it is okay.
You see, you've ever been in a position, I love you, but I cannot be with you.
Yeah.
Happens.
Yeah.
Happens a lot.
And this is an episode.
Like we were never meant to.
Yeah. And it is okay.
Even in friendship happens.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, kama haiwezi, and you just leave each other on a good note. Yeah. You wish each other the best. If need be, tunapatana, and the grind goes on. We hang out if need be. But
it's true.
Yeah, but I feel if your vision doesn't align, actually, hata hang out,
exactly.
It will be hard. Yeah. So you move on. We move on.
Because you see, at the end of the day, we need to grow.
Yes.
I need to build you. You need to build me. There are so many things that I know that you don't know, and vice versa. So I feel it should, as we said, it should be mutually beneficial. Yeah.
And a friendship should be a friendship of, you're bringing in, and
exactly.
I'm taking to you. So if I'm not building you, then what is the essence of the friendship?
Having the friendship, it's
at the first place. So lazima friendship be on the grounds of si ati kwenda sherehe only. Again, you are visionary people.
See, someone told me, if you have a friend mwenye nakukall kwa sherehe, but akipata opportunity cannot call you, that is not your friend. You see, this person wants you to waste yourself.
Yes.
but kwa kujigrow they don't want you to.
Yeah.
So unapata, and actually most of the friends that we have, sherehe mtapiga.
True.
But opportunity ikikam, you'll be nowhere to be seen.
That's why we are saying be smart.
It's true.
Be smart.
Especially on how you choose the friends.
Yeah.
Ina matter a lot.
And sometimes be woke. Nimesema learn to say no.
It's true.
If you're not comfortable in going out at that particular time. Unajua kuna mabeshte manze uko na 20 za rent, but msema mwambie come place fulani kuna form. Wewe na hizo 20,000 zako ndo unatumia. You know, learn to say no. Maybe by the way, Cheki, you know, I'm struggling financially.
You know,
the only cash I have is for other expenses. So I
the
don't.
problem with, I think, especially the millennials, hawataki kuban uonekane you broke.
That's where we say people pleasing.
Yes, exactly. You want to outshine. You want ukwewe ni bola. Like you have money.
But now.
But at the end of the day, utaacho ukisink kwa depression.
Yeah.
Unapata mtu amejimada juu yani like there are so many cases of depression.
Yes.
And you know it's happening mostly kwa men. Before a man trusts you in friendship and shares, it's so hard.
Yes.
That's unapata even the cases zile mingi za suicide. Za men.
True.
Because they can't share whatever they are going through.
And this is a conversation actually we need to have, and thankfully we might we will actually be having an episode on mental health
sure.
in our next podcast. I don't know when, but we will, you know, we will try and tackle that because it's something that is affecting most of our men.
Yeah, sure.
And I will, you know, we will make it our business to make sure that we have even a couple of men to come and tell us, hey, what is happening? What is happening? And again, in the same measure, men need to realize they are human beings.
It's true.
It is okay not to be okay.
It's true.
It is okay to not be able to manage your life.
Which is so normal.
Yes.
I think it's kind of a stage where you feel like I don't have this thing, but I need to deliver something that I don't have. Just share with someone.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get help kutoka kwa mtu mwingine. Yeah.
And you cannot pour out kitu huna.
It's true.
So you need to talk to someone, and it is very sad that most of our men have been raised in a society where wanaambiwa, you know, that phase of manaume ni kukaa ngumu.
That is a
manaume
very
ni
bad mentality, I guess.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
So we need to tackle that, and even I would really wish that we could get a man's perspective on friendship.
I think the next podcast
because
we need one here.
I love guy
to
friendship.
Hear from
Jesus, I love it.
Now what happens with guys' friendship, they tend to be, how will I say it? They tend to be so easy to share with than women. They are never judgmental.
Yeah.
They will you can meet that good friend who will always advise you. Like a close friend that you have a deep connection and he's a guy.
Yeah. Also, on the same measure, like also, okay, let me first not finish with this point before I dive into the next one. Guys' friendship, for instance, like a group of guys, I've seen guys happy. Yeah. Like when they are together, you know, guys will meet, hang out for nyama choma, hang out for football, and when you look at those guys, they are really, really in the moment.
I know.
I love it, and I would really want to know how guys sustain their friendship.
Then guys connect so easily.
Yeah.
Unlike we. Nitakuja hapa udema na kama ringo.
I'm like, Mimi Aki, I feel my spirit and her spirit.
Doesn't rhyme.
Don't rhyme. And for guys, it's so easy. Unasikanga bro.
And
you know.
Then we move.
Yeah. And from that, a very great friendship is built. And surprisingly, most guys actually have the longest lasting friendships. Unapataga guy akona 20 years of friendships and going forward.
But you see, I feel guys, they are like, bro, kuna kadili nimepata place tuko tukacheki. But mimi as a lady is like, mama uko wapi? Can I, you see?
Yeah.
Most of the time ladies, we have nothing to discuss most of the time.
True. It's
but
gossip.
I don't think a guy can call another guy to meet for
wapige-
a gossip.
Yes.
They cannot.
They don't have time
Yeah,
for that.
exactly.
So for ladies, that is something we need
Happens.
to talk about.
Yeah.
And all.
We need
we
to
need
grow.
to grow up and nini. Now see, I've forgotten my point. That's why I usually write down my points. But anyway, also another point, and on a time imesonga, and I would really want to continue with this conversation, but we're gonna have
Tutaleta
it,
episode
I guess,
too.
to another episode. And the next point is treat your friendships the same with the same regard you treat your romantic relationships.
But some people are toxic, even in their romantic relationship.
No.
Yes.
Okay, yes, they are. But, people invest more in a romantic relationship. You know, a romantic relationship, unapata, they go out on dates. This person talks to this person each and every time. It is...
They are so close.
Exactly. Ni kama vile, like, I have my partner. I expect him to call me
Anytime.
any day he misses to call. Oh, it is... It's gonna be over for him. Once amemiss kupiga hiyo simu on a daily basis. But what about friendship? Mimi hata I won't bother rispa kwa wapi that particular day. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like you
But
treat
you see, there are those friends who try to follow up on where you are, like what you're doing.
Okay, that's too much. That's too much. But it's something we need to talk about in depth, which I guess this conversation has borne a lot of other episodes, and I'm so glad this is the first episode because we're gonna be talking about a lot of things. So friendship, please treat it with, let me use grace. The same grace you treat a romantic relationship, treat a friendship. I'll give another example. When your boyfriend or your husband does wrong, you can forgive him like even 10 times.
It's true.
But when your friend does you dirty one time, you're like, it's over.
Yeah.
You see, you don't give them
to
grace.
do with them. Yeah.
So we need to normalize treating with the same grace a friendship.
But I think it's hard.
It's not. It's
hard.
not. It's not.
For me, it's hard.
No. For you,
It's
no.
hard.
It's something. Hey, apana. Like this. Your friend is someone should be close to you even than your romantic partner. Ama mtatuambia nini wale? My husband is my friend.
Siko against friendship here, but you see, your best friend also has a best friend.
Yeah.
Whatever you share, to some points, utenda ambie best friend wake pia, by the way, Sly ako ABCD.
Okay, that's where we narrow it down to maturity. If you have a mature friend, then he or she will not.
But I never trust friends so much. Never trust them so much.
It looks like Rispa, you have a story to tell. Hey.
Never trust them so much.
You really have a story to tell.
These people can really mess you up.
Yes, and
but I think there are so many close friends that pia you can count on anytime unataka help. Kuna ule mse unapigianga, I have ABCD. Unaweza come through. Na yeye come through. Imagine. We need to continue this topic.
We need to continue.
Inakaa ni deep, lakini rule number 1, usiwai simp.
Oh yeah.
Usiwai simp.
Yeah.
Never force issues.
Yeah. So we've learned quite a lot in this episode, and we have a lot of points that actually we cannot consume on this episode.
It's true.
We've seen actually there is more we can talk about friendship. It is so wide.
Broad.
It is so broad, and we're gonna address it in our next podcast. But I'm so happy because we got to do this very broad and very interactive, and most people I know will relate to this podcast because it relates to a wide range of people out here, and we need to ensure we have those healthy friendships and we make sure we live a good life and enjoy friendships in the best way we know how, because at the end of it all, friendship is sweet. It is nice having someone who can count on. It is, such a privilege. It is so unique to find someone.
At least having someone that you can rely, count on.
Yes.
Who gives you a shoulder to lean on when maybe down.
Yes, and for me, I
It's very
find
nice.
friendship very unique because this is someone who chooses you each and every day.
Exactly.
When they wake up. They're
No
not
matter
your
how
family
toxic you are.
members.
But there's something that we really forget. If we have a friendship breakup,
Yeah.
we tend to say the other person was toxic. How are you? Did you treat that person?
Exactly.
You see,
Sometimes
you might be the toxic.
toxicity
Exactly.
it's not always from the other person.
Yes.
A lot of pointers. I hope you guys have really enjoyed this episode. So sad that we have to end it but this time is so short. But we're gonna even talk about more in the next episode, and it's so happy that
Maybe
we
you
got
can
to
give
do
a
this.
shout out to our sponsors.
Yes.
They've really done a good job.
Oh yeah. And the first podcast, and how lucky are we that we were able to come through and air this episode. Our able sponsors, we had Salushi Empowerment Organization, where Salushi Empowerment Organization is an organization that does most when it comes to medicinal plant cultivation. And not only plant cultivation, but also helps the community. We empower and all that good stuff. Again, in the same measure, we had Lushi Luxury Fabric. Good outfits. You know, we make sure people are looking great, and we make sure that outfits are of high quality. And right now, they're actually enrolling students who want to learn fashion and design and tailoring. So it is such an exciting news. If you're out there looking for a course that you want to do for yourself, make a career out of yourself, this is a chance. So we'll make sure the numbers are running below your screens. If you're interested, please make a call, because hey, these years ni kujituma, and there's no other way than having a career out of yourself, that we're gonna make sure that you have money in your pockets. That's what's up. And also, finally, we have Salushi Wellness and Nutritional Clinics. These are a group of clinics that ensure your health is in check. They are all over the country, in most, especially all regions, and they tackle most, if not all, types of diseases. And we are so glad that we are able to come through and be part of this segment and this episode, and they will be a part of us. Right now we are family, and I'm so excited to bring you even the good information and bring you things that will impact you in different ways. Tunajengana hapa. So we need, we need to make sure that each one of us has, has something out of themselves. You can interact with this podcast on all our social media platforms, on YouTube, comment Apple, and even you can tell us what other episode do you want to see on our next podcast. It has been such a great time, Rispa.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and I've really, really loved the first episode, and I'm so glad to be part of the first of many.
And we're learning.
Yes. Yeah. It has been such an insightful conversation and very informative, and it has taken me back into a lot of memories.
I know.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining in. It has been a lovely day. My good name is Silvia Nduta. Until next time.
And I'm Rispa Kenywas. Adios.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye-bye.